Green lights. Remember we were doing green lights for veterans? We have more left in the back. So if you would like to pick up a green light for your family, that's a wonderful thing. The church has one glowing outside our front porch, so grateful for that. So let's do a guided meditation. Thank you for acknowledging those guided meditations earlier. Here's the deal. Phil and I were out walking, and I go, I don't know what to do. Guided meditation, I want to do something different. I can't think of anything. So Phil throws out a weird idea. Oh, Phil, that's just weird. But the more he talked about it, it was like, oh, that's really cool. So I thought, well, let's just do that. So I've been sitting and I've been praying about it, meditating on it, and I go, okay, so this is how we're going to do it, right? Nothing's coming really clear. So this is going to be as it comes, because everything I think I have planned just doesn't feel right. So I think there's a bigger plan that I have no clue about. So we'll just see where that goes, shall we? How fun is this? So let's take a deep breath in and prepare ourselves for this. Deep breath in and exhale. Another deep breath in and exhale. One more deep breath in and exhale, and center in the core of your being. And as your breathing resumes its natural pace, recognize that beautiful peace that Christopher was talking about earlier. Anything that is necessary for you to do, you can't do it right now, so just be here. Wherever you are, just be there. And you're here, so just be here fully, 100%. And allow yourself to be aware of the energy portals that are at the bottoms of your feet. This helps you be grounded, and it also gives you an access portal to release energy you don't need to carry anymore. All that clutter, all that confusion, all that fog. Just let that drain out the bottoms of your feet. It's a denser energy. It wants to go. You can release it. Let it drain out. And as that continues to release, bring your attention to the top of your head. There's an energy portal there. As you're mindful of that energy portal, this opens also like the eye of a camera. As it opens, this is your willingness to connect with Divine Source. And with your willingness open, the portals between you and Divine Source open. And there may be a particular portal today that has your attention, that is going to bring you an energy that is just right for you. Perhaps it's a blue portal, or a yellow portal, or a golden portal, or a copper-colored portal, or any portal that you might imagine. Or maybe it's iridescent. Whatever you're experiencing is what is right for you today and may have spiritual significance. So just be mindful of that. Be aware of that. And let that energy from that Divine Source pour into the top of your head, and let it touch your mind. As this divine love, this healing energy touches your mind, anything that is not of love and not of peace and not of joy is just pushed out of the way and drains out the bottoms of your feet. More and more loving energy pouring in. Let it flow through your head, touch your eyes, touch your throat, into your shoulders. We carry a ton of energy in our shoulders. So if you roll your shoulders and release that tension, then the energy can flow even more freely. And letting more and more love and light flow into your arms and into your hands. Letting that love and light begin to fill your torso now. Let it touch every organ, every system, every tissue, every fiber, every cell, even down into the cells and down into your DNA. Letting it activate heal and harmonize your entire being so that you resonate more clearly with this energy of love and joy and light. More and more energy pouring in, and allow this liquid light of love to flow through you, through your legs, into your feet, and out into the earth. It feels good to be a conduit of anchoring love into this divine state of being that we are, and anchoring it for this earth. And where there is no love, and there is no light, and there is no joy, this living energy will go to that and begin to heal that. So freely allow that energy to flow through you, knowing that it has good purpose. Now close the bottoms of your feet, and you're an energy vessel now. And you're holding energy for yourself and amplifying this energy for yourself so that your whole physical form and your energetic energy field around your body now is being filled with this living light of love. And let's activate our imagination and let's go for a walk. And we're going to go to an open air market. Perhaps it feels like it's an open air market in another country. Perhaps it feels like a flea market here in the United States. Whatever feels right to you. And as you're walking around, you don't know what you're going to find. But it's the fun and the adventure of way cool, neat stuff. And as you're walking around, you pass a particular vendor. And this rolled up piece of carpet falls out in front of you. Well, and this could be a sign, you say. And you look, it's only $1. And so you buy this little piece of carpet and you take it home. And you wonder what kind of treasure you might have found for $1. As you take that home and unroll it, you snap it out like you're going to snap out some of the dust. And instead of falling on the floor, it hovers. And you discover it's a magic carpet. And you think, well, why not? I'm going to test this. So you sit on it and it holds your weight just fine. And you think, well, I think I'd like to go outside. And it automatically takes you outside. And as you're floating around your neighborhood, you think this is really fun. But oh, wouldn't it be wonderful to go on a grand adventure? And your magic carpet begins to take you on an adventure. First, it takes you to a deep jungle, and you get to see all kinds of interesting animals in this jungle. Birds and monkeys and panthers. And then you think, well, this is very interesting. I wonder where else I can go in this. And your magic carpet takes you to the African plain. And you see lions and a herd of elephants. And you allow yourself to float around the world and see many wonderful and amazing things. And as you're traveling around, you find yourself floating over a desert. Perhaps it's a desert in the Pacific Northwest. Perhaps it's in Africa. Perhaps it's, who knows where it is. And as you're floating around, you see kind of a mirage-looking thing in the distance. Could be just heat coming off of the sand. But with your curiosity, your magic carpet automatically takes you there. And as you get closer to that mirage, you realize that it's actually a city. It's an amazing city you've never seen before. As you get closer, you see the buildings are made of different material. One is made of glass. One is made of onyx. One is made of amber. One is made of marble. Every imaginable stone possible. Some look as if they've just been poured Some look as if they've been made out of stones of that particular kind of crystalline structure. And you find this fascinating. And your magic carpet takes you to the center of this city. And it settles down. And as it settles down, you realize that this is your invitation to go for a walk through the city. And as you begin to walk through the city, you realize that it's not uninhabited. There are people here. And they're quietly going about their day. And you think, I should ask for directions. And instantly there is someone here to give you directions. Perhaps it's a wise old figure. Perhaps it's a young child. Perhaps it's someone that you have known in the past. And you ask this person, I know I'm here for something, but I'm not really sure what. Do you happen to know what I'm here for? And they do. And they say, yes, follow me. I'm going to take you to a sacred place. So as you follow this guide, it takes you to a sacred place. It looks amazing. It's so beautiful. It's so peaceful. And you feel so connected with divine source in this space. Whatever that might look like for you. And as you're experiencing this sacred place, your guide brings to you a gift. Whether it's a word or a thought or a feeling or some symbolic object, it is something that will be useful for you this week. And you receive it with deep gratitude. Whether you understand its symbolic message or not, you receive it with this deep gratitude of knowing that you're known in the spiritual realms. What you need is being acknowledged and recognized, and that your needs will be met. You'll be cared for. And as you have this deep sense of gratitude, you realize that you have something that you would like to leave here as a token of your gratitude. Perhaps it's a word or a thought or a feeling or some symbolic object. This is a symbol of your gratitude. And whether you understand what it means or not, it may have deep significance for you spiritually. So you leave your gift, acknowledging that deep gratitude you feel. And as you turn to leave this sacred place, your guide gives you permission to take a stone or a pebble from here. In this sacred place is every stone or pebble that each building has been made of. And you get to choose, you get to select something. So whether it's an amethyst or an amber or onyx, select whatever you would like to take with you from this place. And allow yourself to be led back to your magic carpet. And as you settle in on the magic carpet, it gently lifts you up and gently carries you away from the beautiful city. You know there's lots of things more to explore here, and you would love to come back. And you may, at any time, come back and visit. You're welcome here. But for now, your magic carpet takes you back through your journey around the world, back into this time and space, back into the here and now. And as you step away from your magic carpet, it rolls itself up in your imagination. And you know it's here anytime for you. And become aware of your surroundings and the place where you're sitting. I want to take a deep breath in, stretch a little bit, over your fingers, wiggle your toes, and welcome back. Does anyone have any questions or comments about their meditation? If I can do this without Causing damage. Oh, you want, okay, then Peggy behind you.
There was a lot of things that I didn't quite understand. I was taken to a fish market, and I realized that the symbolism of that was Jesus was a fisher of men. And
First thing I got, yep.
Yeah. And the magic carpet rolled out, and we went all over the world. And when I landed in that city and taken to a crystal room, and what I was given was rise up.
Cool.
And what I left was fear.
Powerful.
And
Powerful.
then when we came back,
Did you pick up a pebble?
I
Stone?
did. It was a rose quartz.
It's all about love.
Okay.
That will empower you to rise up.
Okay.
It's all about love. Standing in your truth. Which you do. Yes, Peggy.
Well, the safe place sanctuary that I was brought to was here,
Oh, how cool is that?
which just made my heart glow. I was given peace, but the part I'm most curious about is when I left was like a cut glass bowl, small bowl like you might put mints in on a serving table at the holidays, with red and green grapes.
Okay, so a serving bowl, so you're willing to be of service.
Okay.
And the service is beautiful.
Oh,
So whatever you choose to serve up, it's coming from this loving place. So, and cut glass is all about light, refracting light. So you're bringing things to the table with love and light. And there was red and green grapes.
Grapes. Mm-hmm.
Let me ask about that for you. Fruits of abundance. That would ring true for me. I think it's whatever you choose to bring to the table.
Okay.
You have lots you could bring to the table, and it doesn't have to look like a specific thing.
Yeah.
But each one is its own little sweetness.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that works.
How's
The
that
pebble
feel?
I chose was blue lapis lazuli.
Lapis. The energy of lapis is peace.
Ah.
How cool is that? And full circle. Oh, you want to just pass it? Cool.
Thank you for that, Janice.
You're welcome. Thank you, Phil, for the idea of the magic carpet.
It was very different. I didn't see any path. 2 white doves flew me up to the top of a mountain, and I went to a bazaar in Tibet, which was perfect.
Oh, how fun.
And I opened up the magic carpet back at home, and it had a hummingbird on it, which was a symbol of joy for me. And when I got to the city, it was not all different stones. Mine was just a pure city of gold.
Beautiful.
And it took me to the center, which was a temple. And I was told I was supposed to pray there. My gift was this golden chalice with all these stones on it, and they said it was a water from the fountain of youth. And I gave back a prayer.
Beautiful.
It was very beautiful. Thank you very much.
So the chalice, often when we receive a chalice in a guided meditation, a chalice represents a quest for fulfillment, for the ultimate prize. So it's like searching and being guided towards that which your soul really, really, truly wants, desires, your heart's desire. And the fact that your city was all gold is about knowing your own worth.
And I brought back, it was just a piece of sea glass that was a beautiful turquoise color.
So again, the turquoise color is the energy of peace, but sea glass is so wonderful because it's been worn smooth. So all the difficulties in your life have just chipped off the edges, has given you a smooth beauty. So the harshness or difficulties that you've had in your life haven't been damaging. They've been bringing you to a state of beauty.
Yeah, felt wonderful. Thank you.
I'm glad you did enjoy that.
My rug was a beautiful blue with gold, and it took me to an island, and I was sitting on the white sand, and I was given a beautiful conch shell with multicolors, and what I gave back was love.
So the gold and blue, blue is about communication. You frequently communicate to people about their value. So that's a confirmation of that for you.
Yes.
The island gives you the ability to be safe. I don't know if you do this or not, but it's really important for you to have alone time and being comfortable and safe in that alone space. The conch shell. The Hawaiians use them to call to worship. So this is following your calling, acknowledging your calling has been called. And what did you give back? A prayer?
Love.
You gave
I
back
gave
love. It's all about love. What stone did you take with you? Do you recall?
Topaz.
Topaz. Wow. Was it clear or smoky?
Clear.
Clear topaz. So this is about being clear, being able to communicate clarity, helping people find clarity.
Thank you very
You're
much.
welcome. And behind you, Marlene? There we go.
Thank you, Janet.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you, Phil. So many times when you do these interpretations and stuff, and I don't raise my hand or whatever, and I'm sitting back thinking, what was it that I saw? And I eventually get it. But today I'm kind of confused. The spirit guide that was with me just calls himself the one who has his hand on my shoulder all the time. That's
Very
what
cool.
He says. At any rate, it took
A
me
long name, but we're good with that.
one with a hand on your shoulder, that's it. But at any rate, what I was given was a cup of tea in a very fine piece of china. Cup and saucer, by the way.
Mhm.
I can even taste that tea.
Oh, wonderful.
And what I left, for whatever reason, was a little statuette of a golden bicycle. Tricycle, yeah, bicycle, yeah. And it was just a white stone that I took with me.
Okay. So the cup of tea. Cup of tea symbolically represents comfort.
That's it, yeah.
So if things have been really hard, difficult, challenging, they're giving you this sense of comfort
And relaxation.
and
I think.
acknowledging that journey.
Yeah.
And what did you gave back a golden bicycle?
Yeah, a little statuette of a golden bicycle. Go figure.
Yeah, go figure. Let me ask about that one, because I sure have no idea. Golden bicycle. Okay, so this is ease of movement,
Oh.
balance. You have to have good balance. Because it's golden, it's about value. If it doesn't have value for you, it's really going to be difficult for you to do it from here on in. So duty, responsibility, obligation, those are going to be really hard for you unless you can find some value in it for yourself or others, and then you'll be able to effortlessly do them. And the white stone is about purity of heart. Again, being of pure heart, not doing something because it's expected of you or somebody's guilted you into it, but doing
Never.
it from a pure heart.
Yeah. Perfect. Thank you very much.
You're welcome very much. Any others? One way up front. Want to pass that up? Thank you, sir.
Okay, so this is like my first time actually like seeing all of this stuff.
Yes,
Like,
cool.
Because usually my mind just goes off in other places. Like I get distracted easily. But like I was sent to Pike's Fish Market in Seattle,
Fun.
and while I was walking through there, this like native girl like my age came up to me, and then the place that we went to was like an old ruin like temple, it was on a hill, and I was like walking up there, and she was in front of me. I kind of started checking her out, but like once I got to the temple, it was weird because like once I got up to the temple, like I actually saw the beauty of the temple. I was like looking around, and I was like, wow, this is actually really beautiful. But once I got up there, she gave me a staff and a microphone,
Cool.
which was weird because like I was like, okay, maybe I'm supposed to talk like about what I saw. And what I gave back was a heart and encased in gold, like it was shiny.
Wonderful.
And the stone that I picked up, I first picked up like just a regular stone, and then I put it back down, and then I moved over and I saw an emerald, and I picked that
Oh.
up and I took it.
Goosebumps
So
on that.
I don't know what that means.
Okay, so let's take it piece by piece. The staff is power, authority. So, and that's having authority over your own life, making your own decisions, and being a leader. So, whether you know it or not, you're being prepared for that. The staff and the microphone. So your words have value. Your words have meaning. People are going to listen to you. So, it's important to say the things that are uplifting and powerful, giving other people the opportunity to find their power as well, because that's the energy of the staff. Seeing the beauty, that was awesome. And picking up the, what did you leave? I'm sorry.
I left a heart. It
Oh,
was
the
like
heart
a
encased
full
in
heart
gold.
Encased in gold.
All right. So again, this is about doing things from your heart space, doing things that have value. You're a pretty young guy. Most young people waste their lives just doing silly stuff. You came here, you've got a big purpose. You probably have a sense of that. Might freak you out now and then. Just realize that you can't miss your purpose, and that there's great value in the heart that you are, the power that you are. Your heart has its own wisdom, like Christopher was talking about today. And so being able to access that power with this leadership ability is an unstoppable team. So you've got big stuff that you came here to do. By picking up an ordinary stone and putting it back and picking up an emerald, this is saying that it's important for you to really look at what you're going to bring into your life. Because ordinary stuff, there's nothing wrong with that. But there's so much more. Emerald is about abundance and value and healing. So there's great things you can draw to yourself.
Okay.
So you can do some ordinary things, not a problem. But just know that you can bring the great things in as well.
Okay. Thank you.
How does that feel?
Feels great.
That feels awesome.
Awesome.
Anybody else? All right. Mr.